This is a podcast about starting over. I have no idea. Welcome to
I have no idea with A.
and D. What's up?
Hi.
Yeah, so today's episode is going to be a roller coaster. Another Mon episode. It's a roller coaster episode, diba? Kasi it's gonna start in the forest and it's gonna end underground.
Very fun.
Yeah, fun and amazing. Okay, even if the topic is starting over after losing a partner and diba?
Yeah.
So
Ganda ng
deep,
topic, no?
deep topic but light convo. May deep din naman sa convo pero medyo may pagka-light din siya.
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Not
and
that heavy.
yes, for those of you who haven't subscribed, like, watched, listened to us, please like, subscribe, watch and listen on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook,
Yeah. Spotify.
and Spotify. And then if you have any questions or
Send it over to our email. Any topic that you would like to discuss, for us to discuss, just send it over to noidea.012023@gmail.com.
okay. So let's start over with Mon in the forest, the burning
Yeah.
forest. And we'll
Forest.
talk about his journey, his roller coaster journey.
Here's Mon!
Hello again, Mon.
Hello! I burnt it.
I was just gonna ask you that. What happened to the forest?
Well,
There you go.
my practice went gone wrong.
Very wrong. Kasi nawala
Very,
lahat.
very
Tinan mo, wala
wrong.
na.
Yeah, wala na.
Very
Yeah.
wrong.
Wala ng
Name
forest.
your name, Mona. It's very complete.
Yeah, it's very, very complete. The forest burned down, but his name is complete.
Correct. Oy, ayun na nga, nandun. Wala na, panindigan na natin.
Exactly. Panindigan na natin.
Panindigan
No
na.
problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, our topic for today is about, it's a serious topic, di ba? Pero, yun nga, like what we were talking about, you want to give it a lighter, a light twist to it, you know, if we can. Diba?
Right.
Kasi for us, we've always known Mon as someone who always wants to put humor. He injects humor into everything. Diba? And
Yeah.
that's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Okay, so now it's our episode is about starting over after losing a partner and mentor.
Right.
Okay. So Mon, can you tell us when did this happen? When did you lose your partner and mentor?
She passed away in July of 2020, to the height of the pandemic. And it's not because of
Ooh.
COVID, but she had a lot of comorbidities. So we finally caught up with her.
Mhm.
And then at the end of that year, I also lost my dog of 14 years.
Wow.
Sobrang saya nun, grabe. Parang gusto mong i-delete yung 2020.
I can imagine. Madaming gustong i-delete yung 2020.
True, yeah. Mm-mm.
Parang ganyan. Parang naging ganyan yung mundo mo. Like, ang ganda-ganda mo.
Exactly.
Parang,
Exactly.
Yeah.
seriously, everything's burned down. Parang ganun.
So wait, so it happened at the height of the pandemic, right?
Right. And nobody knew exactly how you're gonna avoid the virus. Wala pang ang vaccines nun. Wala pa.
Mm-mm.
Zero
Wala.
vaccines.
Mm-mm.
So how long did she have this like sickness before she succumbed to it?
Surprisingly, the sickness was been on and off. And in fairness, the positive about it, if you may look at it that way, is her prayer was kasi syempre COVID, diba? Hindi mo alam kung ano mangyayari.
Yeah.
So her
And
prayer
you're
was,
limited. You can't really do much.
you can't go to the hospital actually.
Hindi ka
Kasi
pwede
we
pumunta.
tried bringing her to the emergency room or to the hospital and walang tatanggap, and you need to get a COVID test before any hospital gets you. And at that point in
Right.
time, good luck getting it. And I think it's 5,000 per test.
Yeah, yes, tama, tama. It was very expensive pa
It
then.
was very, very, very expensive at that time. And nakapila. In fact, the funny thing about it was after she passed, because I was the one booking the test, a week
Mm.
after she passed, the certain hospital which we called for the test and to be admitted to, a week after she passed, called, messaged me, sir, you can now take the COVID test for uh Miss Mrs. Ganto and you and what, and I'm like,
No
too
need.
late. No need. There's no need.
Yeah.
Ginanong ka na lang.
Mm.
Kasi nga, oh, hello. Diba? So, and, yun, ang gulo-gulo ng time na yun. Um, the
So
blessing
where did
there,
she pass?
pardon?
Did you take her home? Where did she pass? Did you take her home, or was she in the emergency room, or
She was,
were you waiting in the
we
hospital?
were in her bedroom. She died in my arms.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that was a good thing for you? Was
In
that a
a
good
way,
thing?
it was a good thing because all her prayers were answered. She was, syempre COVID nga, natatakot siya. And the protocol there was pagka may COVID ka or they suspect you have
Mm.
Yeah,
COVID, you will be isolated as in mamamatay ka mag-isa.
Correct,
Right?
correct.
You will
Yes.
die alone, basically.
yun, yeah.
Mm.
Um, and she had at that point in time allergic rhinitis.
Mm,
So if you
Okay.
start to cough or
for
sneeze,
sure.
biglang branded ka as COVID
Mm.
Yeah,
positive kahit na hindi pa, 'di ba? Ganun nila dapat. I mean, yun yung ano nung time na yun because everybody was scared of it. I mean, no one knew what it was. And it was
Mm.
really very lethal at that point in time. So she was afraid. She didn't want at first she didn't want to go to the hospital until she probably felt bad kasi the few days, a couple of days before she passed, she collapsed. And good thing I was able to catch her. Kasi,
Yeah.
so yung pala, apparently, ano na yun, heart attack na yun. Hindi pa namin alam.
oh,
Oh.
Kasi, yung doctor niya was saying, go to the hospital. Wala nga. Walang ospital na
mm,
tatanggap sa'yo. So, noong time na yun. So, her prayer was, she didn't wanna die alone.
Mm.
Um, she didn't wanna have a long-standing disease that will cripple her and cripple the family's finances.
mm-hmm.
So, kasi she had just lost a couple of years back her husband.
Mhm.
So, and they went through a difficult, time at that time because nga, it took a year of battling a sickness at that time. And then, syempre, when you're in and out of the hospital, it's also going to take toll on finances. So, to her,
Correct. Yes.
sana wala nang ganon kasi nga, they're still recovering
Uh-uh.
in that, I mean, she and her family are still recovering
Still
through
recovering.
that. I was part of helping out in that system, but, syempre, ang hirap, di ba? So, sabi nga, she didn't want that. And all those prayers were answered.
Yeah. I was gonna
She didn't
say
die
that.
alone. She didn't have a long-standing disease. Took
Mm.
about, la- for lack of a better term or terminology or explanation, took about a maximum of 12 minutes of fighting for her life before she passed. So to me, that's a quick and peaceful blessing. She
Ah,
didn't die
and
alone because she died in my arms and her daughter was behind her as well. So we were trying to
and
prop.
she was happy when she died. She was happy
Yeah,
before she died. Sorry,
yeah, she
before she
did.
died, she was happy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ang mahirap kasi doon, when someone passes, graduate na sila. Okay na, no more suffering.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mahirap yung mga naiiwan.
yeah.
Yung mga
Uh-oh.
naiiwan yung the one who's gonna deal with the loss, the pain,
Yes.
The pain.
what's gonna happen now. And at that time, before the pandemic hit kasi, we had like a lot of plans. We were supposed to promote our practice, build a website. I was actually building a website na at that time. Sabi ko, sige, kahit pandemic, bubuuin ko yan. I was
Mm.
building a website and then I was even taking pictures of what we're gonna offer and all this and that. And when that happened, yan, exactly, parang nasunog yung buhay mo. Ganyan.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and I'm like, what am I gonna do now? Everything's hinged on all this. And at that point in time, I was renting a place in her house, in her an apartment, in her in her lot. So I had to move also. So, like, I don't want to stick around then. Ang hirap. Hindi ka mag-heal nun eh. I mean, lucky for
Yeah.
me, I
Correct,
could
yeah.
move. But
Because you're still surrounded by everything. The memories are still there. I mean, yeah, it will be harder to move on. Yeah, yeah.
right. And then, I mean, maswerte ako in that sense. Kasi,
Mm.
like, the ones that I will leave there, which is her daughter and the family of her daughter, it's gonna be more difficult. In fact, when her daughter, who's a friend of mine also, told me na so difficult to move forward because everything in this place, this whole house, is her,
Mm.
which is true. I mean, talagang ang hirap, diba? So, thank God, after 3 years, medyo nakamove. I would say nakamove forward na, because first and foremost, that's what she would have wanted. She wouldn't want
Yes.
any of us to be stuck. Not her children, not any of whoever was close to her that stayed behind to be stuck. So,
Yeah.
I was able to move out, pero yun nga, parang, what am I gonna do? So hence, ang dami kong pagkakalat, for lack of a better term. Kasi we're trying everything.
Wait. Pero naisip ko, I mean, it was also, she wasn't just your partner, but she was also your mentor. So she helped you with your practice, diba?
Right.
With your passion and everything.
Exactly.
So that must have been a different kind of, I mean, what's the word? I mean, it was, you lost, it was a loss, a great loss. Pero more so because she was your mentor, right? So it was like your, kumbaga, a personal part of you and what's
Professional.
another your professional part also nawala sa'yo. You lost them both,
Right.
right?
Exactly. So talagang, I was thinking, what am I gonna do now? Literally. Both personally and professionally. Will I continue what we were doing? Will I move? Kasi ang hirap, masakit din yun eh. When you're doing
Correct.
what you're professionally doing, and the one you're doing it with is no longer there. You're like, you can't help but
Will it be different? Can it still be the same? Will it still work? Diba?
And then the clients you have will always have a tendency to talk about what happened. When
Oo. So,
a part of you just wants
pinabalik-balik lang nila. So, parang pag nag-heal ka na,
bukas ka na naman ng bukas ng sugat.
again,
Diba?
diba? Parang sugat
Exactly.
nga. Oo.
Exactly. And you know, and even as a coach, I was thinking, how am I gonna do this? And there were a lot of guidance. Actually, one of the guidance that I got, I think, on a spiritual note, on a spiritual standpoint, a week after she passed, I got a message, or parang an online ad na from my iPad about priests that we were following in YouTube over the pandemic, so Father Richard Rohr. And it was like an ad about his book, The Immortal Diamond. It's about knowing the self. So sabi ko, okay, I guess you want me to continue, the coaching and all these things. So, but I cannot, hello, how will I get the book? It's pandemic. Diba?
Can't move then. Oh, you can, literally can't move.
And I just moved into a new place because I left where I was, where her house. Diba? And luckily, my brother was kind enough to lend a room in his building for me.
I was gonna ask that. How did you do that kung pandemic? It must have been really hard.
Thank you to my brother and my friend who helped me move my stuff. Because when you move, kasi that's when you discover, you're like, I have a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Like, what did that have, man? Because at that point in time, we were thinking of getting a place where we can do our practice and I can live in. So
Mhm.
medyo nag-accumulate ka. And then when I finally moved into this room that my brother was kind enough to lend me, hindi magkasya lahat yung gamit ko. And I'm like, where am I gonna put this other things? Buti na lang my brother has a business which is also storage. So,
Ah,
Okay. Sakto.
pinagamit niya rin sa akin yun. Talagang ang bait ng Diyos eh. Diba?
yeah.
So, so I moved there and I still couldn't bring myself to do what we used to do. And since pandemic, people were actually looking for that service for what we do. Kasi everyone felt lost eh. And problema nun, lost din ako eh.
Mhm.
So, pareho kayong lost. Diba? Yan
Diba?
ang session nyo.
Like the blind leading the blind. So parang hindi ko
Exactly.
Yeah.
hindi ko ngayon alam kung anong gagawin ko. What am I gonna do? And yeah, to be honest about it, I really did a lot of mess up, which I'm actually still paying for to this day, literally and figuratively. So, but then again, yun nga, as Father Richard, I took a course, ayun pa pala. So paano ko kunin to? And then, hindi ko na pinansin, this is, baka mali yung read ko dito, baka hindi ito yung message. And then, a few days after I disregarded that message, another literally ad, came to me.
Mhm.
And this was in another, it's still in the internet, but from another app. And it's a course on this particular book, The Immortal Diamond.
Mm.
And I'm
Okay,
like,
so it's the same
am I
book
gonna-
and it was a course
pa
naman
now,
this
diba?
time.
Parang nangaasar ba kayo?
Pero
I mean,
nagpaparamdam na talaga eh, no?
oo, parang course? Paano ako magko-course? Tsaka, hello, magbabayad? Naglipat nga ako ng bahay, di ba? Parang nawalan ka ng trabaho. Parang ka nasunugan, ganyan yung yung
Tama,
course.
tama.
Di ba? So
this is an online course?
yes, it's an online course. Kasi pandemic, it's the height of pandemic all over the world, di ba? So, and they're based in the US.
I see.
So, it's a course that will run from August to October.
2 months.
Oo. So, sabi ko, this is crazy na nakalagay doon. Biglang all of a sudden, apply for scholarship. So, I guess you want me to apply for scholarship. So, apply. Took me about 30 minutes to apply. Send. Bahala na si Lord, di ba? Kung mangyari. Kung hindi. So, the following day, biglang I got a response. Congratulations.
Oh.
You have been awarded a full scholarship to take the course. And I'm
So,
like,
siya-
oh my!
Legit? For real?
Legit. So I'm like, okay, sobrang tuwa ako. I thought I followed the instructions well.
Uh-huh.
Press the wrong button.
Oh my God.
Buti ka mo may bailout button pa doon.
So what happened?
So na-excite masyado eh.
Oh my God.
If you made a mistake, you can press this, you can click this link and we will help you. Sabi ko, so I guess I have to click this link because I messed up, right? So I click the link. The following day, nag-reply. Okay, you can now reapply and ganyan. Bagalan mo, wag ka ma-excite. Hinga malalim. So finally, nakuha ko na siya. Na-apply ko na lahat. So, of course, this was about, this was like before August. So, sabi ko, I need to move in before Ghost Month. So, I was in the middle of moving in between houses at that time when before the class started. So, and the class would start at that time at August 12. Sakto. Ang Ghost Month will be August 15 yata or something like that. So, sabi ko, I need to be in my place settled at the latest
Before
August
that.
10. Oo. So, thank God, wala pang 1 month after she passed. Ando na ako August 10 on the dot. Settled. Okay. Thank you to my friend and my brother for lending his truck. So,
yeah.
So, di magsisimula na, August 10. Siyempre, it's a course based on the book. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Wala akong libro. Saan ko kukuha ng libro, di ba?
Oh, wait lang. Hindi mo naisip to nung nag-enroll ka? Na wala kang book?
Hindi ko naisipin ng time na yun. Yeah, ako.
Okay. Susunugan ka talaga ng forest niyan pag ganyan.
Oo.
Isa. So finally, I was able to...
Instinct lang talaga lahat ng inano niya eh. Pinagana niya eh.
Oo, instinct
Tama,
lahat
tama.
talaga
Pindot
to.
lang siya na pindot eh. Pindot lang siya na pindot eh.
So,
Ay, hindi na lang talaga. Hindi pwede pang i-ano yun. Ibalik.
So I was able to...
Ah.
Sabi ko, sige, siguro pwede naman online na or ebook, right?
Wait lang, may iba. I was just thinking, because of all this, diba? I'm sure if she was looking down on you, ganun siya.
Oh, for sure.
Ganun siya.
Parang ano
For sure.
ba?
Exactly. Okay.
Every
Sabi ko,
movie
Okay.
mo ba?
okay, you brought me this far. I
Oh.
need the book. Okay, I need the book. So, hanap ako online.
Mm.
Ang dami lumabas. Pirated. Alam nga
Okay.
naman, tiratahin ko yun. Binigyan na nga ako ng scholarship, di ba?
Tama.
So finally, I was able to what came to me was contact this person who's a friend of ours,
Okay.
who is the purchasing manager of Fully Book.
Oh,
Mm,
nice. Okay.
love.
I contacted her and she's like, oh, kamusta na? Is it true? And then, syempre, sikunento ko na nga yung nangyari and all that. So sorry. Sabi ko, wait, I need your help. So, yes, what can you do? Kasi I need this book. The Immortal Diamond by Father Richard Rohr. Okay. Oh, sige, I'll look for it. Wait, nasa Batangas ako. I got stuck here because of the pandemic. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, don't worry, I get it to you. So, nakahanap siya ng dalawa. One in BGC and one in Rockwell. Because, sige, sa BGC na lang kasi ang taas ng COVID
Cases.
sa Rockwell. Oh, sige. Sige, kailan mo kukunin? Tingnan ko, makukuha ko within the week. Kaso nag-lockdown na naman eh. So, finally, sige.
Boom! Yun na naman.
Kailangan mo yung quarantine pass para makalabas.
Yeah.
Diba?
Aha.
Kakalipat ko na ng bahay.
travel
Di syempre, wala na akong quarantine pass. Diba? Sakto, sabi ko, paano to? Ito yung wild. So, nandun ako sa building. Someone, alam mo yung mga announcement ng COVID. Go to ganito,
Okay.
ganyan, blah, 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 blah. And then, someone was doing that. Ngayong Sabado, merong mga, magbibigay ng quarantine pass, mag-register na kayo, ganito, ganyan. Oh, right, cool, ganyan. So, that time na yun, yung brother ko was the president of the Village Association. So, okay yun. Sabi ko, tatanong ko yung brother ko. And then my brother calls me up. Mon, nga pala, yung quarantine pass mo nandito. Yes! Okay. So, kukunin ko na lang sa BGC. So, tawag siya. I can get it in BGC. May problema, Mon eh. Ha?
Ano na naman?
Nawawala yung copy sa BGC.
So, parang pinag-ikalarawan ka eh, diba?
Oo, di ba? Parang nangaasar eh. So, meron lang daw sa Rockwell. Noong time na yun, my niece had a business of food delivery.
Okay.
So, meron silang taga-deliver na guy who was staying in the same building I was staying in. So, I was able to talk to him and they told me, my friend from Fully Book told me, just give him a letter of authorization and the receipt of the GCash that you paid it. A copy of the receipt. So, yung ginawa ko, long and short of it, I got the book, finished the course, and I wish I could say na it straightened me out, but it didn't.
But what did it do?
It
Okay.
helped a bit. But actually, what actually made me wake up was right before we started this, what we have right now. I told you I just came from a grief workshop noong
Yes.
early this year. That's what actually helped me move forward. Kasi I thought I was grieving, or I grieved when actually I didn't. After the grief workshop, I was able to really grieve.
Which means what happened? Like, what did you go through? Is there like, what you said, diba? Akala mo you've already grieved, right?
Yeah.
And stuff. So, meaning what? You cried about it, diba? Baga, steps of what do you call those?
Acceptance.
7 ba yun? Of grief?
Yeah.
Stages of grief?
Stages
diba?
of grief. Ala, Okay. So, yes. Actually, those stages of grief, hindi siya linear.
Correct. Yes, yes.
For
It's like
sure,
It
that.
can go
yeah.
anywhere,
It
anywhere.
will
Yeah.
go back and forth. But
Mm-mm.
understanding it is the thing. Because you'll never really understanding what you're going through is what's important. Na, and yun nga, talaga, acceptance is the biggest, ano there. So, na-accept ko siya ang problema, hindi ko maintindihan. And I haven't really accepted. Pag hindi mo naintindihan, hindi mo completely ma-accept.
I was
Mm.
gonna say that. Yes.
See,
Oo.
yeah, so I thought I accepted it na. Pero I couldn't really understand what I was feeling until, yun na nga, and you know, what I learned from that workshop was, you lean into your pain. Because your pain is what's going to get you through. You're not gonna wallow in it. You're just
Just feel
gonna,
it.
you just feel it, you
Yeah.
accept it, and then don't deny yourself kasi naisip ko, "Hindi, I need to move forward, you know. I have to learn from this." Alam mo yung pa-strong ka, pa-strong effect ka, diba?
Oo.
I mean, you're a coach, pare, and you know, you need to be, you need to be, ano, no, you need, and your this energy is so negative that you cannot wallow in it. But I didn't even allow myself to really feel it.
Why do you think so? That was what you
Natatakot
did.
ako.
Why?
Natatakot ako. At be honest about it, doon ko nalaman na natatakot akong i-allow yung sarili ko to really feel what I was feeling.
Because you would be seen as weak.
No,
Ganun ba
because
yan?
I feel that I won't,
Be able to
that
cope with it, the
yeah,
pain and
I
everything.
won't
You
be
won't
able
get
to
up from it.
recover
You'll
from the
just
pain.
stay there.
Parang just
Mm.
drowning. It felt like you were drowning talaga. Yung parang
Yeah.
nalulunod ka.
That's true.
So,
Kasi sobrang sakit eh, di ba?
sobrang sakit eh. So, sabay, not only yung, ang sakit na nga, hindi mo pa alam kung anong gagawin mo with your life.
Mm.
Kasi everything was turned upside down. It's parang
Yeah.
nasunog ka eh.
Your whole world was her.
Right. Yung,
Personal and professional.
oo. So, anong nangyari? Parang, ano to? Anong nangyari ngayon? Parang, hindi, kaya mo yan. Yung mga ganun ba? So, ang ginawa ko, after during actually that grief workshop, actually, ano lang ako doon eh, tech support ako doon. So, I wasn't really part of the workshop. Pero, parang
You
nandun
were
ka na
able
rin.
to
Oo.
listen. Yeah.
Oo. Na you were able to listen, you were able to participate in the exercises. And it really helped. It really helped. It opened my eyes to a lot of things. And doon ako nag-isip na, okay, I need to really move forward from here after accepting it. Honestly, alam mo yung doon ko na nailabas lahat with some people there.
After
Yeah.
you understood it, was it, I mean, kumbaga what, madali na lang ka from there? I mean, did it all
From
come
there,
after that?
I wouldn't use the word madali. Pero,
Hmm.
mas na-navigate mo na siya. Kumbaga may GPS ka na.
Mm.
Diba? I mean, it's still, for example, hiker ka, diba? I mean, you guys have done hiking and whatnot, diba? So, ngayon at least, okay, nandito na ako sa part na to. Kahit na mahirap akyatin yan, alam mo na, kakayanin ko to. Hindi yung tipo,
Yeah, because
bakit nga ba ako nandito? Bakit ko ginagawa to?
yeah.
So, now you know what you want and where you want to go. After realizing and after leaning on that pain and letting it go. Kasi that's the only way you can learn to live with it. You don't let it go. You never let it go. That's what I learned. You can never let it go. You just learn to live with it.
Yeah, correct. You learn to live with it. The pain gets better. I don't know if you can say that, but it gets better and better. You just learn to live with it. It becomes part of you.
Right.
You don't move on. You learn to live with it.
You learn to live with it. And then you learn to transform yourself because of it. So, that being said, yung virtual background natin, gumanda na.
Boom!
Yan. Yun. Ayun na yung bahay ko, yung kita mo yung sa likod, yun. Yun na yung
Ayan,
bahay ko
ayan,
ngayon.
yan, right there.
Yan.
Yan,
Nakatakip ng
clarify.
trapal.
Dapat make clarification. That's my place.
That's my place.
Correct.
Barbecue
That
pit.
is my place. Yep,
Yeah.
that's where I live. That's
where I
it. It's
live,
all
the barbecue
there.
pit. Oo.
The
So,
barbecue pit.
Tiny house living.
Pwede na
Tiny house living.
pwede na masunog yan.
Pwede rin masunog
PowerPoint
yan.
pa yan. Di ba?
Smarter na siya, smarter. Okay, wait lang. So Mon, let's go back. So just to end this, what advice, right? Can you give to people who have lost someone and who felt the same way you did? Diba? Na parang they were scared that they would just stay in that same state of not accepting it and not understanding it.
First and foremost, no matter how weird it would be or feel in whatever state you are in that pain, embrace it. Embrace that pain. Even if it's nakakatakot. Kasi nung time na yun, nung fear ko, hindi ako makabangon dito. Yung parang you feel like you're gonna go nuts.
Yeah.
No, embrace it. And know that it will change. It will change. Kasi if you deny it, it's gonna resurface in some other weird way, which is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And babalik ka rin dun. Unless you don't want to move forward. The way forward is to go through, not to go around, but to go through it. Accept the pain, embrace it. Parang yung nasunog kanina, diba?
Yeah.
Background. Embrace that pain, embrace that disaster, and grow from there. Transform it. I mean, like the book of Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist, we can transform it. We can transform ourselves.
Yes.
We have that capacity.
Correct.
At times, takot tayong gawin yun. But
correct, because we know that we'll have to go through it, diba? And that's like what I tell you minsan, that's the part that you'll get through it, diba? You know na kaya mo, you'll be okay. It's just going through it that sucks because you'll have to get through it.
Yep.
I mean, you have to go through it, pala, sorry. So that's what sucks.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And the fear of the unknown, diba?
Yes, exactly.
Correct. What's gonna happen after this? What am I gonna do now? Where am I gonna go?
Know
How am I gonna start?
Unless
you'll never
you do
know.
it.
Unless you do
Alright.
Mm.
Alright.
Am
So
I in a
next
happier
episode,
state? Yeah, I am.
you are.
So, in reality, it's really great. I mean, so tanggalin natin sa virtual background. Ito na yung reality.
Yan yung reality. Yan na.
Yeah.
So,
yan yung
being
laman
able-
ng
Yan ang laman nung
barbecue
Tarp
pit.
na yun. Barbecue pit. Ganun siya kalaki. A magical
Yun ka lang yung
tiny
barbecue
house.
pit.
Diba, guys?
Actually, yung tiny house na yon, yung tarp na yon, entrance lang yon, di ba? Pag open mo, pababa yung house niya. Underground.
Right. Go deep
Macho.
within. Know yourself. Kasi
Correct.
yun nga yung diamond in ano eh. Yun nga yung immortal diamond. Yung laman mo. And that's never wrong. It's always connected to a higher power.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Mon.
guys.
Thank you so much for
Thank
today.
you so much.
Thank you too.
Yep.
See you
It was a
again.
very inspiring
Yeah.
episode. Diba? Inspiring. We'll see you again for sure. Soon.
Yeah. Soon. Yes. See you guys again soon.
Soon.
Thank you, Mon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mon. Take
Thank
care.
you. Bye.
Enjoy your underground house.
Yes.
Wow. We can all learn from Mon's episode.
Yes. So many lessons to learn. Whether you wanna para kumbaga take it deeply really take it in, diba? Or you want to take it lightly and choose to like you said, accept it and then move forward. Diba?
Exactly. Yung determination niya to actually start over his life, even if he was like slumped, like down na talaga, down na siya talaga nung panahong nangyari yon. He lost his
Yeah.
partner,
Pandemic pa.
mentor, pandemic, he lost his dog, So yung determination niya to get up from that fire and start over, parang something admirable.
And to understand it, to want to understand it, to be able to move on, diba? And go through it, it takes a lot.
Exactly, yeah. And to
Kasi not
accept
everybody wants to go through that.
yeah. And to accept that it's already part of his life,
Yeah, correct. So, Mon, editor / biker / videographer / survivor / Rambo. Pwede ba? Rambo.
Phoenix / underground
Phoenix.
caveman
/ fire dancer.
//
Yeah, so this was in comparison to our, di ba, may episode tayo about losing a loved one with L. We had an episode a few months back. This is a lighter take at it, di ba?
Yeah.
A different kind of perspective on losing a loved one and starting over, which is it's great, di ba? Kasi not everybody mourns maybe or grieves the same way.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not maybe, it is.
Yeah,
Everybody
correct. Yes, everybody grieves.
Mm.
You're right. Okay. So that's it.
Why?
Why? And oh my God! So
Why are piggy banks so wise?
Why are piggy banks so wise?
Yeah. Why are
Why?
piggy banks so wise?
Why?
They're filled because they are filled with common sense.
Yeah. Sabi ko na, itatapos ko yung sentence mo eh.
They're filled with common sense.
Nice. Dapat after every joke na sasabihin mo, after every punchline, yung background mo is fire din.
Wala akong fire background eh. Sorry, borrow my one time.
Or sabihin natin kay Mon, magdagdag ng yung sound effects na gano'n.
Yeah. It's funny.
Mon, ikaw na bahala dito ha. We'll see what he does with it. Yung gano'n na audience.
Funny.
Yan. Every time na it's funny, magaganon.
Okay. So, if you guys haven't subscribe to our socials, just go ahead and head on over to our YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify account. And subscribe, and hit the bell button as well, so that you'll get notified of any new videos that we upload. And
for any questions or comments or any topic that you'd like us to talk about, email us at noidea.012023@gmail.com.
All right.
Okay, so we hope you learned something and enjoyed this episode.
Yeah.
Diba? Multiple locations.
Yeah.
Alright. So right now, you'll never find Mon because he lives underground.
Yeah. So make sure you go on to YouTube to watch it, not just on Spotify.
Yeah, so you will actually see where Mon was started and where Mon ended up. Diba?
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for listening and for watching. Bye.
Okay. Bye.